My name is Chad Toscanini. I drive a 1965 Chevy called the Red Ryder. I consider myself an enthusiast of the hot rod generation. I built 3 or 4 cars basically with my dad growing up. So yeah, it's certainly fun once they're done to drive and get them out on the road. My dad started me in the automotive business. Basically, my grandfather and my dad were always building cars when I was young growing up. And just inherited the love of hot rods and building cars. This truck is my grandfather's truck. He bought it when I was 6 months old. I've been driving around in this truck forever. A lot of sentimental value, growing up in the family for 52 years. The truck was bought in 1965 from Campbell Bishop Chevrolet in Corte Madera. My grandfather had a gas station down there, which was a service station business. This truck is a one of 2,800. It's got the wide window to the rear. Stored. This is the 3rd time. So yeah, my grandfather, my dad, passed down to me now, and hopefully I'll pass it down to all your daughters. The restoration job on this truck took about 5 years total. Started in 2010, finished up in about 2015. So yeah, it was a lot of heart, a lot of time, labor. I got it done in 5 years. It's got a Chevy 350 called a Target Master motor. It's got 300 horsepower to it. So it's got new disc brakes in the front, the rear of the front brakes. But yeah, it's a nice ride. 10 years ago, it sat for about 3 or 4 years, and I got involved in getting it to a local body shop in Center Fell. We had the truck kind of restored there a little bit paint job wise. Brought it to a shop where my dad and I put on the front brakes, the disc brake conversion. It's pretty much all we've done to it, he and I. The rest of it was already done. A couple things we did to the truck to try to kind of single it out was the truck had quite a bit of chrome to it. Front bumpers were chromed. The step sides were chromed, which we've now turned to paint, and took the front and rear bumpers and turned them upside down. So there's a little different touch to that. The pet name of the truck is the Red Ryder. My dad had come up with that. He had actually painted on the glove box Red Ryder with a little road runner and so forth going, with smoke coming out. We've got the Red Ryder name on the back of the tailgate. It was just something that he came up with, and we had someone custom painted on there. And, the truck, as far as how the truck drives, drives pretty smooth on the road. Got it up to about 80 or so, kind of get up and go. It's got a Chevy rear end and a 10-inch rear end in it, so it can spin the tires and light them up and throw a little smoke out there. But overall, it drives real nice. It's got 3 deuce carburetors on it, so it runs real smooth. Nice. As far as the car, yeah, I take it out to shows. I hit the American Graffiti, a couple shows in Santa Rosa. 2 years ago here in Petaluma, I won first place in my division, basically, so I got a little trophy. So that was kind of neat. But yeah, I like getting out to the car shows, looking at all the other cars, maybe get some new ideas and so forth. Yeah, it's fun. Really what I like about this truck is the sentimental value. My grandfather bought the truck. He and I drove around in this truck. My dad and I drove around in it. Sentimental value of driving around in a truck that you've had in your family for 50 years is pretty cool. When I drive this truck, I always feel like I got those 2 guys kind of riding around with me. It gives me a good feeling to drive the truck. It's nice and clean. I think they would have enjoyed how it turned out. And so yeah, proud of that and the effort that they put into it. And yeah, hopefully we'll get many more years out of it.